Coming up tonight on the Early Edition, we'll tell you why one ex-husband has created a revenge website and why former Arizona Governor Jan Brewer has decided to endorse Donald Trump for president. Also, a man forced entry into a residence last night and lost his life. What police are saying happened. That's tonight on the Early Edition, which begins right now.
Live from the KYMA studios, covering Yuma and the Imperial Valley, this is the Early Edition on KYMA News 11.
Thank you for joining us on the Early Edition. I'm Molly Lange. Our top story tonight, well, Arizona is a part of many states that accept a law called Stand Your Ground, which allows anyone to use force as self-defense. Now, one man in Yuma is dead after breaking into a home Friday night. News 11's Phoenix O'Connor spoke to neighbors and has the details. Phoenix.
Well, Molly, last night residents at Med Park apartments say they heard loud sounds like early last night. I spoke to residents and also the Yuma Police Department to find out what happened. A Yuma resident at Med Park apartments heard knocking at their door Friday night.
When the residents opened the door, he pushed his way into the apartment.
And that man now has been identified as 48-year-old Thomas Saletto.
He was told to leave. He wouldn't leave the apartment. He came towards one of the residences, and they proceeded to shoot Saletto, and he was later pronounced deceased.
Franklin says the family was home at the time and are considered victims. I spoke to several residents, all who did not want to go on camera. They said they did not want to get involved in this case. They said last night they heard sounds of fireworks followed by police sirens that surrounded this apartment complex on Friday night. The exact apartments and names of victims have not been identified at this time. We don't know if the suspect was armed during the time of the forced entry.
I am not aware of any weapon that the suspect may have had or had not had. I don't.
Franklin says the case is still under investigation.
It's still being looked into exactly everything that went on. And anybody who has any information, please come forward and tell us.
If you heard or saw anything, YPD encourages you to call or please call 78 Crime to stay anonymous. I'm live in the studio. Phoenix O'Connor, back to you, Molly.
Thank you, Phoenix. Well, former Arizona Governor Jan Brewer has endorsed Donald Trump for president. Brewer released a statement through the Trump campaign praising the Republican frontrunner's tough stance on illegal immigration. She wrote that Trump would do what's necessary to secure U.S. borders. Brewer signed a controversial bill into Arizona law in 2010 that allows police to check a person's immigration status while enforcing other laws. Trump said that he was honored to receive her endorsement. And with insults flying fast and furious in the Republican race, frontrunner Donald Trump will be on the campaign trail with his newest supporter, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. Marco Rubio, meanwhile, ramping up his attacks. NBC's Hallie Jackson has more from Nashville.
Together today on Air Trump, they're taking it on tour. Chris Christie now out of the race, but back in the spotlight as an attack dog for Donald Trump.
Marco Rubio, your campaign is almost over, buddy. Showing a lot of desperation today.
The New Jersey governor's endorsement of the New York billionaire sending shockwaves through the Republican race.
Happy to be on the Trump team, and I look forward to working with him.
But just last month, he was calling out carnival barkers.
Showtime is over, everybody. We are not electing an entertainer-in-chief.
Trump hoping Christie can help him stay ahead of Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio.
These are two desperate people.
Saving his most mocking moments for the Florida senator.
Last night, I saw him backstage with makeup where he's taking it with a trowel and putting it on. He was soaking wet, and he was out here. And, you know, I only say it because, honestly, this is not a presidential guy.
Rubio firing back.
Look, Chris is an articulate guy. You know, Donald probably needs a lifeline after last night, so he called in Chris Christie.
He's on offense now, at times almost gleefully.
He had this little makeup thing applying like makeup around his mustache because he had one of those sweat mustaches. He wanted a full-length mirror. Maybe to make sure his pants weren't wet. I don't know.
NBC News now reporting the super PAC supporting Rubio is spending more than $5 million on ads attacking Trump, with Super Tuesday just 3 days away, where Trump looks ready to roll. Rubio hoping his new aggressive attitude isn't coming too late to take Trump down.
You all have friends that are thinking about voting for Donald Trump. Friends, do not let friends vote for con artists.
And an Arizona woman claims her ex-husband created a website to destroy her life, and the measures he took will shock you.
Desiree presents herself to people like a very sweet, caring, loving person.
Patrick Fox was married to Desiree Capurano for less than a year. They have a son together, and a few years ago, the custody battle began.
In reality, she's done a lot of very harsh, very mean things to a lot of people.
Fox created a website in 2014, in his words, to destroy her life.
To inform as many people as possible of the kind of person Desiree really is and the things that she has done.
The website contains all of Desiree's personal details and photos, but Fox goes as far as calling her a drug addict, a child abuser, and a white supremacist.
I felt violated, I felt humiliated, and really angry.
Capuano was shocked that her private life was out for the world to judge, twist, and distort. She called police, Homeland Security, and the FBI.
That I had no reason to fear for my safety.
They told her that there was nothing that she could do. That's what a Valley attorney said, too.
What he's doing is protected by the First Amendment, the freedom of speech.
Douglas Gardner says that if Fox defamed her or was harassing her, she'd have a case. But getting this taken off the web would require a very long and costly legal battle.
She's going to have to try and prove that she's not a stripper, as he's alleged, not a drug user, as he's alleged. And sometimes it's kind of hard to prove the negatives.
Fox refuses to take the website down.
Because then she'll just continue being the kind of manipulative, evil person that she is.
It's just a non-stop hatred. It's obsession, hatred. I don't know why.
4 people were killed and multiple were injured, including 3 critical injuries after a big rig crashed into at least 2 vehicles on the 5 freeway in Los Angeles. The accident happened around midnight Saturday on the northbound I-5 freeway near the Washington Boulevard exit. According to the California Highway Patrol, fire officials said that a big rig struck several vehicles and then burst into flames. Firefighters knocked down the fire shortly after. 4 people were pronounced dead at the scene, and at least 3 people were critically injured. 2 people were treated for minor injuries, and according to the Los Angeles County Fire Department. Happy Saturday to all of you. It is such a beautiful day out there. Hopefully you've had a chance to get out there and enjoy our gorgeous weather. Let's take a look outside at our Skycam view of 4th Avenue on this Saturday evening. Thank you, Yuma Rehabilitation Hospital, for that beautiful view. Going to take a look at our radar and satellite. Not a whole lot happening in our region currently. Another beautiful, clear day. And for our future, it doesn't look like a whole lot is blowing into our area. And we're going to take a look at our temperatures currently. Sorry about the YPG. I know it is around 85, 86 degrees. And for Yuma, 86 degrees. El Centro, 86 as well, 87 in Imperial, as well as 86 degrees in Blythe. So another beautiful day for us. And for tonight, you can look forward to a clear, gorgeous night out there. Tomorrow it will be sunny and clear, and down the road, sunny as well. We'll have more for you in our full weather forecast. Well, the Yuma Food Bank had a jubilee today that honored those who volunteered their time. Mike Ivers, the CEO of Yuma Food Bank, says that with Yuma County having a high unemployment rate, many are going hungry. The food bank says that they feed more than 25% of the residents that are living here locally. And today they had a ceremony to thank and bless those that serve the food bank.
And we're so grateful for Bishop Kikanis celebrating a Mass here today, commemorating what Pope Francis wants to be as a year of mercy. The corporal works of mercy, the first one is feed the hungry.
Yuma Lettuce Days is happening this weekend. The event is being held at University of Arizona's Agricultural Center. People can come out and learn more about what's going on in the fields and what's new with the agricultural technology, such as drones. There will be fresh veggies and fruit to buy and try. Organizers for the event say it's important to support and learn more about Yuma's roots.
Well, Yuma Lettuce Days is a long-standing tradition in Yuma, and it celebrates our agricultural roots, and we have a lot of farming families out here today supporting this.
It's a great event, and I know that you can normally go home with a lot of fresh veggies, like bags of lettuce, so that's always good. The event will go all through the weekend and only costs $7 for a day pass. And at MCAS Yuma today, they invited us out to a friendly competition this morning. Telemundo's Fernanda Robles started the military battle, challenged by climbing a rope ladder. She then had to climb over a wall, making it look easy. And one of the more difficult parts of the course was the monkey bars. The competition ended with Fernanda dragging a 175-pound dummy for about 100 feet. And Telemundo beat Univision with 35 seconds to spare. The commanding officer of MCAS Yuma presented the award shortly after the race. Congrats, Fernanda, for taking the cake on that one. Well, a reality star has endorsed MAC lipstick, making her the most high-profile transgender star to get a major cosmetics contract. We'll tell you who that is coming up right after the break. Also on News 11, a photo of a police deputy and his canine has captured the internet's heart this week. We'll have that full story for you right after the break.
KYMA News 11.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, a photo of a police deputy and his canine captured the internet's heart this week. It shows the deputy getting a hug from his beloved partner. Reporter Ricky Mitchell met with the law enforcement duo and filed this report.
It's pretty obvious that Manson loves his partner, Deputy Chase Garrett. That love perfectly captured in a single selfie.
He likes to give hugs. He's a hugging dog. Most of the time, if we're just sitting there, he'll plop his head on my shoulder and just sit there like that.
Deputy Garrett says he took the photo a couple of months ago during a narcotics investigation. Manson is a 5-year-old chocolate lab trained as a specialized detection canine. He is used to find evidence specific to narcotics investigations. The two have worked together for the past 3 years.
We went from, in the car where he didn't know who I was, I didn't know who he was really, and he didn't listen too much, and then now he's a great dog. He's a great partner. He's just fun to have in the car. I mean, it makes the hours go by. Come here.
Manson even goes home with Deputy Garrett after their shift.
He's just very playful, very active. I mean, even at home, he just wants to be part of the family.
Garrett says he never imagined the response his photo would get, but he likes seeing his faithful partner get so much recognition.
They don't get the recognition because people don't think of them as cops or anything else, but I mean, it's good that the community actually likes police canines and they care that much about them.
Very sweet story. Well, coming up after the break, we'll tell you what one reality celebrity is doing, what company they are endorsing, that will make her the most high-profile transgender star to get a major cosmetics contract. And coming up in your... Welcome back, everyone. Well, it is an absolutely beautiful day. Can't beat it for February. It has been very nice, so hopefully you've had a chance to step out there, go to some of the local events we've been having, like the Yuma Lettuce Days or maybe the Patriot Fest tonight. Let's take a look outside at our beautiful Skycam view of 4th Avenue on this Saturday evening. Thank you, Yuma Rehabilitation Hospital, for that view. And our temperatures across the board, it is 85 in Phoenix, 86 here in Yuma, 68 in San Diego, 87 Palm Springs, 80 in Las Vegas, and 84 in Tucson. And currently in our area, it is 86 in El Centro, 87 in Imperial, around 85, 86 out at YPG, and 86 degrees in Blythe. All right, currently we are looking at a beautiful 86-degree day, the dew point at 24 degrees, humidity around 10%. If you can feel it, probably not, because that's very nice and low for us. And the winds are coming in from the south-southwest at 6 miles per hour. And in an El Centro currently, it is 86 degrees, dew point 23 degrees with the humidity at 10%. I'll take it. And the winds are coming in at 3 miles per hour from the southeast. And taking a look at our futurecast, not a whole lot happening in our region. try to get that clock moving. Looks like it's frozen, but there is not a whole lot blowing our direction currently. And to look forward to tomorrow, we have some high temperatures, a high of 90 degrees in Blythe, 91 in Imperial, 92 El Centro, 89 in Mexicali, 91 in Yuma, and 90 in Welton. So it's definitely warming up for us. And if you happen to be on the road tomorrow, maybe take a little day trip. If you're heading to San Diego, it'll be 70 degrees, 85 in Tucson, 85 in Phoenix, 65 in Flagstaff, 80 degrees in Vegas, 69 Los Angeles, and 90 degrees in Palm Springs. Can't believe it, 90 degrees in February. All right, well, for tomorrow, it'll be a beautiful 91-degree day, maybe hit the pool with a low of 57 in the evenings, and 92 on Monday, 94 on Tuesday, ending out your week around 89 degrees on Saturday and Sunday. This is for the Yuma area. And for Imperial Valley, it's going to look pretty much the same, 91 degrees tomorrow with a low of 52, 90s across the board. On Friday, it will go down a little bit to about 88, 89 degrees, ending out your week at
Yuma in the Imperial Valley. This is KYMA News 11.
Welcome back, everyone. Now it's time for some News 11's entertainment. Well, MAC Cosmetics is partnering with reality TV personality Caitlyn Jenner. This makes her the most high-profile transgender star to get a major cosmetics contract. In a statement, MAC said that Jenner has come to represent courage, fearlessness, honesty, and compassion. Jenner's lipstick will be called Finally Free. It launches April 7th, and all proceeds from its sales will go towards programs aimed at transgender communities. The star of I Am Kate made headlines last year when she appeared on the cover of Vanity Fair after months of rumors about gender reassignment surgery. And previously known as Bruce Jenner, she was married to Kardashian Kris Jenner and is the father of models Kylie and Kendall Jenner. And as Bruce Jenner was an Olympic gold medalist in the 1970s, well, congrats to him. And admission to Mickey Mouse's house may cost you a little extra. Disney's properties in both Orlando and Anaheim are rolling out their seasonal prices for single-day tickets today. The changes will let visitors look at a calendar 8 to 11 months in advance to see which days are value, regular, or peak. Officials say that value days for the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World in Orlando will cost $105. Regular days will increase by $5, and peak days will cost $124. In California at Disneyland, value days will cost $95. Regular tickets will cost $105, and peak days will be around $119. Now, officials say that annual pass prices won't change, but multi-day ticket prices will increase. Well, that's good to know. It definitely is a good time to go see Mickey and Minnie. All right, well, coming up after the break, it was a scene right out of a child's imagination, a unicorn loose on a California highway. We'll have that right after the break.